General solution. First one. The first one, sine y is equal to sine x. Will give you y equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power of n x. Second, cos y is equal to cos x will give me y equal to 2n pi plus minus x. Now the third one, tan y equal to tan x will give me y equal to n pi plus x. This is the thing. Now, why did I use this? Now come to the points. Now the reason for why I did all this is I need to find the first one, the graph of sine inverse sine x. This is the topic. We have to find the graph and all the intervals. We'll try to do that. This has, listen one thing, here sine inverse sine x, because it is an inverse function, it is a 1 on 2 function, therefore this function is 1 on 2. So this has to be, this will give me basically x, and this x will lie between closed interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. If you, this will lie, this is sine inverse, this is 1 on 2, this has to lie between, this will give me x, and this x has to lie between, minus pi by 2 and plus pi by 2. Now let's see how to make, let us assume that this is, see, I can write this in this manner, no problem. Let us consider, let sine inverse sine x, I will be using this result basically. See, I will be using this result. Just a minute. You can see this result. I will be using this result. I'll be using this result now. See how I will be using it. See, this is basically, if you see, if I write this sine x equal to y, basically it's not y, it is actually, this one is actually x. And just for the sake of writing it so that you can come to know what it is. Sine of x is equal to sine of y. So basically this is also, see, I told you sine inverse sine x is x, and this is this y, which also has to lie between minus pi by 2 pi by 2. This is this x only. Just for the sake of getting this equation, I'm writing this way because I need to find the intervals and how they are going to behave in those intervals. So this is going to give me, you can see, x equal to n pi plus minus 1 to the power of n y. So this y will come out to be, see, this will come here, x minus n pi, and then you multiply minus 1 to the power of n both sides. See, minus 1 to the power of n is here. This has come here. Now minus 1 to the power of n, minus 1 to the power of n, you are multiplying both sides. Minus 1 to the power of n, x minus n pi. And then this gives you, this will become positive because minus 1, this will become minus 1 into minus 1 whole power n. So this will become positive 1. I hope now you got it. Y. So my y will come out to be, minus 1 to the power of n, x minus n pi. See, this is the way it is. Actually, this is not x. Sorry, this is not y. This is actually x. Just for the sake of getting this type of an equation, because I want to find for different value, different range, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, then 3 pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, then 3 pi by 2 to 5 pi by 2, and from there, minus 3 pi by 2 to minus pi by 2, minus 5 pi by 2 to minus 3 pi by 2. I want to show you how things are. Now understand, this y is same as this x. There is no difference between these two. Just for the sake of getting this type of, if I write 2 times x now, you will get confused. That's why I've written it. Otherwise, this is x only in this interval. Fine. Now understand. देखो समझो, साइन इनवर्स साइन एक्स एक्स होता है, एक्स लाई करेगा प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू बोलते हैं इसको, प्रिंसिपल ब्रांच है इसका, ये प्रिंसिपल ब्रांच, ये इसका प्रिंसिपल ब्रांच है, प्रिंसिपल ब्रांच। इस प्रिंसिपल ब्रांच में हर समय साइन इनवर्स साइन एक्स एक्स ही देगा प्रिंसिपल इंटरवल में। ये प्रिंसिपल ब्रांच है, इसका प्रिंसिपल ब्रांच है। तो अब बात क्या है कि मैंने इसके x के जगह पे सिर्फ y लिखा है, जस्ट टू अवॉइड कंफ्यूजन, जस्ट टू अवॉइड कंफ्यूजन ना हो जाए। sin x इक्वल टू sin y, सो x क्या हो गया n पाई, यूजिंग दिस फॉर्मूला। आई हैव यूज्ड दिस फॉर्मूला, यू कैन सी मैंने ये वाला फॉर्मूला यूज किया। एक सेकंड ऊपर चला गया, एक सेकंड, यस, आई हैव यूज्ड दिस फॉर्मूला, this one I've used this formula. Now see here, now you can see one thing, so let us pull it down, pull it more down, इसको रहने देते हैं यहाँ पे। अब देखो साइन इनवर्स, साइन इनवर्स, साइन इनवर्स साइन एक्स, जो भी इनपुट वैल्यू होगा, ये इनपुट वैल्यू होगा, वो हर समय लाई करेगा एक्स, एक्स बिटवीन बिलोंगिंग टू क्लोज्ड इंटरवल माइनस पाई बाई टू टू पाई बाई टू, इसके बीच में लाई करेगा। अब अगर मैं इंटरवल चेंज कर दूं, दैट मीन्स इफ आई वांट टू फाइंड बिटवीन से पाई बाई टू टू 3 पाई बाई टू, और ऊपर, एक सेकंड, इसको मुझे थोड़ा नीचे लेके आना चाहिए था, एक सेकंड, जस्ट अ मिनट, लेट मी ब्रिंग इट लिटिल डाउन, let me bring it little down here, yes, now see, and I want to write here, और यहाँ पे मुझे यहाँ पे ऐसे चाहिए माइनस, सॉरी, माइनस x belonging to minus 3 pi by 2 to pi minus pi by 2, and x belonging to minus 5 pi by 2 to 3 pi by minus 3 pi by 2, and for here I want for 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 to 5 pi by 2. So how will I find it? तो इनको निकालना कैसे है? For x all belonging to this interval, closed interval. Now only it is x for this, not in this interval. See, this is for, let us say, see this equation. Integer multiple n, this n belongs to integers. N belongs to this integers. Now see, you put n, this is n equal to 0. Put 0 here. Put in place of 0, you will get x. Put in place of n equal to 1. You put 1, you put 1, n equal to 1, what you get? Minus, here you will get minus, and you will get x minus x. See, put n equal to 1 in this case. Put n equal to 1. So y will be minus 1 to the power of 1 and x minus pi, and this is going to become minus x plus pi. So in this interval you will get minus x plus pi. In books it will be written pi minus x. This is same as pi minus x. So let's write it down as this only, as pi minus x. This is pi minus x. No problem. Now at n equal to 2, n equal to 2, put 2 here. Let's see, put 2. Put 2 here. See what happens. Put 2, put 2. This will become now plus, and this will, ये सारा plus हो जाएगा. Now this will become x minus 2 pi. This will become x minus 2 pi. Now x minus 2 pi. This is pi. Okay, now put for n equal to minus 1. This is the position of n equal to minus 1. See, n equal to minus 1. N equal to minus 1. Put n equal to minus 1 here. Y equal to minus 1 to the power of minus 1, x minus minus 1 pi. So you get minus 1 and x, this is minus 1 pi. Yes, so plus pi. So you get minus x minus pi. You get minus x minus pi. Now put n equal to minus 2. For this, here you put for this n equal to minus 2. n equal to minus 2 you put. See what happens. n की जगह पे minus 2 put करो. Minus 2, तो ये ऐसे आ जाएगा minus 1 square, and this ये बन जाएगा, this will come 1 upon minus 1 square, and this will become, wait a minute, let me rub all this. Now this will now become minus 2, and this will now become, let me rub this also, this will become plus 2 pi, and this is minus 1 square, so it is, at this point it will be x plus 2 pi, x plus 2 pi. This is one way of understanding this. Now see the other way. Now you can see this, why it is like this. Now you can plot this graph looking at this. Look, let us draw the graph. Let me take more space. Wait. and I'll draw this without even using this. I'll draw it in another manner. मैं इसको बिना यूज करे मैं ग्राफ का सारे लाइंस ड्रॉ कर दूंगा. अभी देखो, look, this is your complete x-axis, this is your complete y-axis. See one thing, एक second, principal value क्या है? What is the principal value? So look here, what is the principal value? This is your principal value, principal branch. This is where you need to be. So your sine inverse sine x will lie between in this interval, in this part only. So now जो साइन इनवर्स साइन एक्स है वो सिर्फ यहाँ पे लाई करेगा माइनस पाई और पाई बाई टू के बीच में. सो नाउ सी व्हाट आई डू. यस, व्हाट आई डू, दिस इज माय एक्स एक्सिस, दिस इज माय वाई एक्सिस. आई ड्रॉ अ लाइन y इक्वल टू पाई बाई टू and let me draw a line y equal to minus pi by 2. This is your 0, this is your pi by 2, this is your pi, this is your 3 pi by 2, this is your 2 pi, and this is your 5 pi by 2. Now similarly here, this is minus pi by 2, this is minus pi, this is your, see, this is your what? Minus 3 pi by 2. Suppose I have to draw this. This is minus 3 pi by 2, and this is minus 2 pi, and this is your minus 5 pi by 2. Remember, this coordinate is this coordinate. Let me draw the lines now. See, in the first way, you will get a line like this. Then you will get a line like this, right? And then this will be a repetition of these lines. That means this is one, so there it will go. Well, let me draw the dots. Let me draw it as dots. Wait, let me draw them as dots now. Wait just a minute, let me complete this whole picture like this. Yes, now here it will be passing in this manner, here it will be passing in this manner. Now see, this is the line. See, you know the equation of a line in class 10th, y equal to mx plus c. Okay, listen, here it is 0, here it is pi. This coordinate can also be called as pi comma 0. This coordinate can be considered as 2 pi minus 2 pi comma 0, not minus, sorry. This coordinate is minus pi comma 0, and this coordinate is minus 2 pi comma 0. In class 10th, you know how to write the coordinate because this is the x-axis. X-axis means y equal to 0. Y coordinate is 0 here always. ये एक्स एक्सिस है, इसमें वाई कोऑर्डिनेट इसमें 0 रहेगा. अब ये पॉइंट्स ऐसे हैं, कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऐसे लिखे जाते हैं. अब देखो, अगर इस लाइन का अगर इक्वेशन स्लोप निकालोगे, दिस इज पाई बाई 2, दिस इज पाई बाई 2, एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो पाई बाई 2. वाई, ये एक्स का पाई बाई 2 यहाँ से आएगा और वाई का पाई बाई 2 तो ये है ही. नाउ यू कैन फाइंड द स्लोप. इट इज ऑलवेज गिव यू +1, एंड दिस, यूज दिस कोऑर्डिनेट एंड दिस कोऑर्डिनेट, you will get a slope -1. Fine. The slope, listen, slope of this type of lines is m equal to +1, and slope of this type of line, wait a minute, let me draw a line here. Slope in this case, just a minute. Slope in this case, m equal to -1. Now listen, what will be the equation of this line? This is a plus slope because see, this is a plus slope. So this equation will be, see, put y equal to plus x. M is 1 here. Achha, this is the point 0, 0. So if I put 0, I'll get 0. So this will be the line y equal to x. This is the line y equal to x. Now this is the point. This is the slope of the line is how? But next part. What is the slope of this line? Oh, sorry. What is the slope of this line? What is the slope of this line? This line. The slope of this line is -1. The slope of this line is -1. So y equal to -x. Now see, at pi, it should be 0. At pi, y should be 0. If I put pi here, what should I add to that so that y gets 0? देखो, इसका कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है? इसका स्लोप क्या है? -1. तो यहाँ पे पुट कर दिया -1. राइट? ध्यान से सुनो, इसका स्लोप है -1, इस लाइन का स्लोप है -1. यहाँ पे मैंने -1 पुट कर दिया, तो ये बन गया y इक्वल टू -x. अब इसमें यहाँ पे क्या कोऑर्डिनेट है? पाई कॉमा 0. अगर मैं यहाँ पे पाई पुट करता हूँ मतलब y इक्वल टू माइनस पाई, मुझे 0 मिलना चाहिए, तो मुझे क्या ऐड करना पड़ेगा? प्लस पाई। तो ये इसका जो इक्वेशन होगा वो होगा माइनस एक्स प्लस पाई। तो इस लाइन का इक्वेशन होगा माइनस एक्स प्लस पाई। तो वही तो मुझे मिला था, देखो माइनस एक्स प्लस पाई बिटवीन क्या, पाई बाई टू एंड 3 पाई बाई 2, यही तो मिला है मुझे। अच्छा, अब now what I want to tell you is the slope of this line is, let me drop this has become too thick. Wait, again let me repeat, the slope of this line is -1. So you have put this -1 here. So you put this -1 here in this part. You got y equal to, sorry, you got y equal to, what you got? Y equal to minus x. But here in this portion, let me write, in this portion, you are getting pi comma 0. So if you put pi here, what will happen? Minus pi. So what should be added to minus pi to get 0? You have to add plus pi. So the equation will be y equal to minus x plus pi. अब हिंदी में समझा रहा हूँ, देख लो इसका स्लोप क्या है, -1, इस लाइन का स्लोप, इसका स्लोप है -1, यहाँ पे -1 पुट कर दिया इक्वेशन का, तो क्या मिला मुझे? y इक्वल टू माइनस एक्स। अब ये जो पॉइंट है, यहाँ पे पाई का 0 है, तो यहाँ पे जब मैं पाई पुट करूंगा x की जगह पे, तो आई विल गेट y इक्वल टू माइनस पाई। मुझे y इक्वल तो मुझे क्या चाहिए? 0 चाहिए। तो माइनस पाई में मैं क्या ऐड करूं जो मुझे 0 मिल जाए? प्लस पाई। तो इस लाइन का इक्वेशन होगा x माइनस एक्स प्लस पाई, वही तो मुझे यहाँ मिला है। अब देखो नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल, see one other example. I'll do one more and then I'll do this side. See, now this equation has a line, this line, let me take some other color. Yes, this line, blue line is having slope +1. This is having slope, let me rub all this now. Oh, ये पूरा लाइन चला गया, एक मिनट, let me rub this all, yes, this all. Now my point is here. Wait, let me come to this. This is my line now. This has a slope +1. Put here +1. Put here y equal to, you put +1. So +1 you don't write, you write x. Now at this point it is 2 pi comma 0. So put y equal to 2 pi. In 2 pi, what should I add so that I can get this 0? So I have to subtract -2 pi. So this equation will be, because at this point the line equation should be satisfied now. So x is any point on this line, x is any point on this side, but at this point, if x is 2 pi, then what should I need to subtract to get 0? I need to subtract 2 pi. Therefore the equation of this line will be y equal to x minus 2 pi. मैं फिर से समझा रहा हूं, ये जो नीली कलर की ऐसे करके सजा रही है, इसकी स्लोप क्या है? +1 है, +1, it is +1. You have put +1 here. By mistake, I have written -1 there by mistake. Y equal to x. So we'll get y equal to x. If you put +1 plus some c. Now you put this point 2 pi. You put this point 2 pi here. If you put point 2 pi, I should get 0. मुझे 0 मिलना चाहिए. वो 0 कैसे मिलेगा? जब मैं यहाँ पे c के जगह पे -2 pi लिखूंगा. और तो ये सिर्फ किस पॉइंट के लिए? इस वाले पॉइंट के लिए है. तो मुझे कौन से सब पॉइंट के लिए क्या होगा? x minus 2 pi. Got the point or not? Now, again, this side now. Wait a minute. Let me rub all this. Let me rub all this. Wait. Even the line, this line has gone. Wait a minute. Okay. This point is 2 pi comma. Yes. Wait a minute. Let me rub this point also. This is 2 pi. I was writing. Sorry. Again, by mistake, I rubbed this line. Wait a minute. This point is 2 pi. Exactly. And this coordinate is 2 pi comma 0. Now come to this point. This side. Let us come to this one. This line. Let us come to this line. This has a slope in this manner, tilted in this manner. Slope is -1. So y equal to minus x plus c. At this point, it is minus pi plus 0. Put y equal to minus pi. Minus will give me plus pi, because this is minus and this is a minus. I'll get plus pi. So what should I add to plus pi to get this 0? I have to सब्ट्रैक्ट माइनस पाई। देखो ये लाइन का स्लोप क्या होगा, ये वाले लाइन का स्लोप ये होगा -1, ये होगा -1। पुट करूंगा यहाँ पे -1 के जगह, यहाँ पे मैं -1 पुट करूंगा तो मुझे क्या मिलेगा, मुझे मिलेगा -x + c। अब मैं क्या करूंगा, इस कोऑर्डिनेट, सॉरी, अब इस कोऑर्डिनेट की जगह पे, इस कोऑर्डिनेट की जगह पे ये कोऑर्डिनेट है, ये कोऑर्डिनेट है क्या, -π, 0। तो मुझे y को 0 करना है। तो इसमें जब मैंने -π पुट किया, यहाँ पे जब मैंने -π पुट किया वो बन गया +π। तो मुझे कितना क्या ऐड करना पड़ेगा, जैसे कि मुझे 0 मिल जाए, ये कोऑर्डिनेट मिल जाए, ये वाला कोऑर्डिनेट 0 वाला, तो मुझे -π करना पड़ेगा, π - π। तो इसका जो इक्वेशन होगा वो होगा योर, दिस इक्वेशन विल बी -x -π, -x एंड c के जगह पे -π पुट करना पड़ेगा। यही तो इक्वेशन था, ये देखो, यही तो इक्वेशन था यहाँ पे। दिस वाज द इक्वेशन, दिस वन, दिस इज द इक्वेशन बिटवीन 3π/2 to π/2। अब देखो फिगर में देखो, फिगर में देखो, फिगर में देखो, -3π/2 to π/2 के बीच में, ये देखो, ये वाला लाइन के बीच में इक्वेशन क्या मिला, ये वही तो है। नाउ लेट्स रब ऑल दिस, now let's rub all this. Okay, now see, now let me rub all this, this all colors, wait just a minute. Okay, this blue colors need to go, this, wait, okay, this one is go. Now for this line I am talking about this line. Now this line has a slope +1, this has a slope +1. Put y equal to +x + c. At this point it is -2π. So put y equal to -2π. What should I put the value of c? मेरा c की क्या वैल्यू होनी चाहिए कि 0 आ जाए ये कोऑर्डिनेट, तो it has to be 2π. So इस लाइन की जो इक्वेशन होगी, the equation of this line would be x + 2π. See here, see here, see here. This is the line, x is equal to, these are the two ways of doing the same thing. I told you both the methods, whichever method you like, you can use it. This graph is important, how the graph is behaving. Now the next graph is, wait a minute. Now the next, let me rub all that. Now the next graph is of, first, let me take the second one, that is cos inverse cos x. This is equal to x when x belongs to 0 to, this x belongs to 0 to pi. This x belongs to 0 to pi. Now fine, again you do it that way only. You get cos x, you put cos inverse cos x, for let the case be y. This y is actually here only, this is actually behaving like this only. This means cos x is equal to cos y. So you can write it as you feel like. So you will get it as your x equal, y equal to 2n pi plus minus x. So x you will get as x you can get as c, y minus 2n pi plus, sorry, just a minute, it would be, sorry, this would be x, this would be y, this would be x, wait, this would be x and this is y, and this is your y is equal to x. Wait, let's not rewrite, let's clear them. This is now y equal to x, and this is plus minus, plus and minus both ways. This is plus minus, that means you will always get a positive value. You'll get always a positive value. Now see how to draw the lines, how to draw this type of a thing. Wait, let me, yes, take more space. Yes, now see what it is. Again the same idea you will use. Now here you have one thing. See, I have cos inverse cos x. Wait a minute. This is basically y equal to, both always be positive, so let it be x minus 2n pi mod. This is a modulus value always. So that you write this as this as x minus 2n pi for x belonging to this interval 2n pi. Wait a minute, let me rewrite it. Let me write it here. Let me write it here. Let me write it here for you. Yes, here. Y equal to, your y equal to, you write this one, this thing I'm writing here. X minus 2n pi, x minus 2n pi for x belonging to 2n pi, comma 2n plus 1 pi. And this is also, this is can be written as 2n pi minus x for x belonging to 2n minus 1x 1 pi, sorry, 1 pi, comma 2n pi, 2n pi. One thing, one more shortcut, let me tell you in the sine one. I forgot to tell you. Let's come back to the sine graph. Yes. Here, see, one though I told you like this. One though I told you like this. The other I used is this. The other that I used is this one, equation y equal to mx. Right? The third one you can remember very easily. I'm just writing out the formula for you. Let me write it down here only in some other color. Let me rub these yellow colors now for you. Let me rub these yellow colors. Wait. Let me rewrite this. Let me draw this line. Dot, 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 dot. Again, this line disappeared. Okay, this is your minus 2 pi, this coordinate. Okay. Now, the other way of writing is sine inverse sine x. You can write it this way also. See, another way. This is the method third to remember. You can write x minus k pi if k is odd. If k is even, and you can even draw the line here to separate, and k pi minus x if k is odd. See how to use this before I go to cos. See, suppose k is 0. 0 is even. Come to this graph. See, as 0 is even, you will get x. Now, if you get right n equal to plus 1, k equal to 1, so x minus pi. See, so here it is. Let me write n. That will be easier for you. Wait, instead of writing k, let me write n. Because we have used n on the top, let me write n, and n here. N pi, n even, n odd. And suppose if you take minus 2, so minus 2 is an even number. So at that case, in that case, you will get this graph, this one. Put x equal to minus 2. So x minus 2 will become x plus 2 for this, because this is n equal to minus 2. There are three ways I told you. Similarly, for this cos x graph, we have, wait a minute, cos x graph, cos x, we have, now we need to draw the complete graph. Now it will be x. Now see, when you take n equal to 0, so you, for the same number, for n belonging to an integer, see, if you take n equal to 0, so you will get, put 0 here and put 0 here. If you want, you can put this way also, you can do it. Put n equal to 0, you will get plus minus x. So add 0, that is, wait a minute, between x belonging to 0. This is my principal value, not branch, principal value also you can call it. At this case, I'll get x between, now this is, you can take this as n equal to 0. You take n equal to 0 here, and this is 0 to pi, and you get x equal to 0 from y equal to x, you get from here also. You can get that is what I'm talking about. Now you take n equal to plus 1. You take n equal to plus 1 anywhere. Now you take n equal to plus 1 and n equal to 0 you take. Sorry, I was talking about n equal to 0. So n equal to 0, you have this x belongs to 0 pi from this, and you take a 0 here. It will be x belongs to minus pi to 0 from here. From this equation, you will get minus x. Put 0 here, you will get minus x. Now let me shift this equation a little bit up. Wait, let me rub this part. Let me shift this equation a little bit above. Let me shift it somewhere here, exactly. Now, put n equal to 1. Put n equal to 1. This was for n equal to 0. You got this for n equal to 0. N equal to 0, you got this value. Right? Now for n equal to 1, put here n equal to 1. Put here n equal to 1. So you'll get 2 pi and 3 pi. And x minus 2 pi to 3 pi. You put n equal to 1, you will get minus pi to you put n equal to 1, you will get pi to 2 pi from put n equal to 1. See, x belonging to pi to 2 pi. Now put, this is basically for n equal to 1. These two are for n equal to 0. Now n equal to 1 you put here. This is minus n equal to 1 you put here. This will become 2 minus 1 is 1 pi and then 2 pi. Pi to 2 pi, I put 1 n equal to 1, 2 pi minus x. Now you put n equal to 1 in this now also. You put n equal to 1. Now this will become 2 pi to 3 pi. 2 pi to 3 pi. X belonging to 2 pi to 3 pi. You will get, this is also for n equal to 1. You will get x minus 2 pi. You will get x minus 2 pi. Now put n equal to minus 1. Put n equal to minus 1. See what happens. See what happens. Put n equal to minus 1. This will become minus, this will become minus 2 minus 3. You put minus, this will become n equal to 0. You got this. Now n equal to 1. You got this. Put n equal to minus 1. You will get minus 2 pi. Minus 2 pi and you will get minus pi. You will get minus 2 plus 1. That is minus pi. So here you will put n equal to minus 1 in this. Wait. You will put both times. See, let me drag this equation down. Let me write it in this manner. Wait a minute. Let me write it in this manner. N equal to 0 for this, you get n equal to 0. This also n equal to 0. This also. This is for n equal to 1, n equal to 1. Now for n equal to minus 1, let me drag this image down because I have to draw this. Wait, yes. Let's put it little down. Yes. Now see what happens. For n equal to minus 1, see, put n equal to minus 1. So this is minus, this one will give me, this one will give me, this one will give me minus pi, minus 2 pi, and this will give me minus pi. Versus minus 2 plus 1, minus pi. So, and this side taking n equal to minus 1, I will get x plus 2 pi such that x belongs to minus 2 pi to minus pi. Now you put n equal to minus 1 here, minus 2, minus 1, minus 3 and minus 2 pi. So here minus 1, this will become minus 2 pi minus x for x belonging to your, you see, here you have minus 3 pi to minus 2 pi because minus 3 pi is less than minus 2 pi. That's why. I hope you understood. देखो जब n 0 लोगे यहाँ पे दोनों जगह पे n पे 0 पुट करो तो क्या मिलेगा x और माइनस x और माइनस x फॉर n 0 n इक्वल टू 0 के लिए आप n इक्वल टू प्लस 1 पुट करो जब n इक्वल टू प्लस 1 पुट करोगे यहाँ पे तो 2 पाई और यहाँ पे होगा 3 पाई 2 पाई और 3 पाई और ये क्या होगा x माइनस 2 पाई ये आ गया x माइनस 2 पाई जब n इक्वल टू 1 पुट करोगे यहाँ पे तो दिस इज माइनस 2 minus 1 is pi and this is 2 pi तो pi and 2 pi and you will put this only here so you will get 2 pi minus x so 2 pi minus x ये समझ में आ गया अब n इक्वल टू माइनस 1 लो यहाँ पे है n इक्वल टू माइनस 1 यहाँ पे भी है n इक्वल टू माइनस 1 दो बार रिपीट हो रहा है देखो आप देखो यहाँ पे जब n इक्वल टू माइनस 1 लोगे तो दिस विल बिकम माइनस 2 पाई एंड दिस विल बिकम टू माइनस 2 प्लस 1 माइनस पाई सो माइनस 2 पाई से माइनस पाई पे तो ये वाला आएगा तो क्या आएगा x माइनस 2 that will become x plus 2 pi this is what you will get now put n equal to minus 1 in this line so minus 2 minus 1 that's minus 3 and minus 2 so minus 3 pi to minus 2 pi you will get minus 2 minus x so this is the way you have got it now this is one way of understanding the situation now the next way of understanding the situation is this see this way take it this way. Take it this way. Let us see, if I draw these lines, this, I'm talking about these lines. Let me write it, just a minute. Let me make it a little more clear here. Wait a minute. Let me make it more clear. Okay, this is going like this. This is to be covered like this. Wait a minute. Let me redraw the whole thing. Redraw the whole thing. This is to be done like this. Now let us draw the graph. Let us draw the graph, and again I'll use that equation method. Now see, sorry, you have this line. It is between 0 to pi. So let us draw it. This is the line x-axis. This is y equal to 0, and this is the line y equal to pi. Let us draw. This is 0. This is pi by 2. This is pi by 2. Yes, that's right. This is pi by 2. Or because 0 to pi, no, we do not draw pi by 2. Because our intervals are from pi to pi. Leave it. Leave the pi by 2 thing. Come to this. 0 to pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, and so on and so forth. Minus pi, minus 2 pi, and minus 3 pi. Now see, so the graph of this, because of this figure, see, you can, because of this, the graph of this figure is always, because the point here, see, the point here is, you may even, अगर तुमको ऊपर वाला ये नहीं मालूम है तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ये लाइन क्या है, y इक्वल टू पाई. ये लाइन क्या है, y इक्वल टू 0. ये कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है, 0,0. ये कोऑर्डिनेट क्या होगा, पाई कॉमा पाई. तो इसका स्लोप क्या होगा, 1. अब इसका कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है, व्हाट इज द कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ दिस, 2 पाई कॉमा 0. करना जरा इसका स्लोप निकालना, y2 माइनस y1 और x2 माइनस x1 जो क्लास 10th में करके आए हो, वो होगा, वो एक सेकेंड, वो होगा, एक सेकेंड, 2 पाई, तो वो होगा -1. इधर का स्लोप फिर वही होगा. इधर का स्लोप क्या होगा, m इक्वल टू -1, और द स्लोप इन दिस डायरेक्शन विल बी -1 एंड स्लोप इन दिस डायरेक्शन विल बी +1. द स्लोप इस डायरेक्शन पे. तो व्हाट इज द इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन, y इक्वल टू mx plus c. अगेन similarly, now this point 2 pi between 0 to, oh, I made a mistake. This is 0 to pi. Okay, no, fine. At 0 to pi, pi to 2 pi, and then 3 pi, and then this is this way, and we are going to 4 pi like this. It is a shifted graph of this. Basically, this is now your minus pi here, 2 pi, this is here, and this will be, say, minus 4 pi. So the coordinate of this point is 2 pi comma 0. The coordinate is 0. See, this is, what is the coordinate of this, minus pi and plus pi. Coordinate of this, and the coordinate of this is, what is the coordinate, 0, 0. Now the slope of this line is minus, and the slope of this line is plus. Now see, the slope of this line is +1, and slope of this line is -1. Put for this y equal to minus x plus c. Now at 0 it should give me 0. So why, if I put 0 plus c, what should I put here in c, so that it should give me 0? I should have put c should always be 0. देखो कहने का मतलब क्या है, y z mx plus c है इक्वेशन का लाइन का. इसका स्लोप है +1. वो तो +1 पुट कर दिया था, सॉरी बाय मिस्टेक है, पुट -1. तो जब मैं 0 पुट करूंगा यहाँ पे x पे, तो 0 देगा ना, 0 देना चाहिए. तो आ क्या रहा है, 0 प्लस c, तो c की क्या वैल्यू लेनी चाहिए, इंटरसेप्ट की वैल्यू तो हर समय सेम ही रहेगी ना उस लाइन के लिए. तो c की वैल्यू क्यों नहीं चाहिए, 0. तो c विल बी 0. तो लाइन का इक्वेशन क्या होगा, y इक्वल टू x. तो यहाँ का जो इक्वेशन होगा, एक मिनट, जो यहाँ का इक्वेशन होगा, द इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस पॉइंट, द इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस पॉइंट of this line, of this line is y equal to x. Similarly, the slope of this line is what, minus. Come to this, y equal to minus x plus c. So when the point will be here at 0, so y will be 0 plus c. So what should be the value of c, so that I should get y equal to 0. So c should always remain 0. So the equation of this line, now equation of this line is y equal to minus x. Done. This is understood. Now let's hold the video and do it. And let me rub all this by the time. The whole line went off. Wait a minute. Now we are doing. Now let me draw this line from here. Now let us come. This is y equal to x I got, and this I got y equal to minus x. Now come to this. This slope has minus 1. Come to this. Slope is minus 1, minus x plus c. At this point, इस पॉइंट पे ये क्या आएगा 2 पाई कॉमा 0. तो यहाँ पे y इक्वल टू माइनस 2 पाई और c की क्या वैल्यू होनी चाहिए जैसे कि y 0 हो जाए. c should be, what should be the value of c so that y should give me 0 here? If c should be 2 pi always. C should be 2 pi. So the equation of this line is x plus 2 pi minus x plus 2 pi minus x plus 2 pi. See what I'm saying. Y equal to the slope of this line. Slope of this line is minus 1. So y equal to minus is using this equation y equal to minus x plus c. Now at this point the coordinate is 2 pi comma 0. The coordinate should satisfy this equation. So if I put 0 here and minus 2 pi here, c should always be 2 pi. So the equation of the line will be minus x plus 2 pi. The equation of the line will be minus x plus 2 pi. So let's rub this. Yes, the equation of this line would be x minus 2 pi. X minus 2 pi. Let's rub this also. X minus 2 pi. Wait a minute. This got rubbed. Now let us come to this equation. This has a slope. This has a slope plus 1. This has a slope. Wait a minute. This has a slope plus 1. This has a slope plus 1. So now according to this equation, you have y equal to plus x, x plus c. But in this position, it is minus 2 pi comma 0. So if I put minus 2 pi here and this is 0, that means c should always be 2 pi. So the equation of this line would be y equal to x plus 2 pi. Y would be x plus 2 pi. Between pi and minus pi and 2 pi. Between minus 2 pi and minus pi, it should be x plus 2 pi. You can see this also here. You can see this here. You can see this here. Check. Check. It is here. Yes, you can see between minus pi and 2 pi. Between minus 2 pi and minus pi, you have x plus 2 pi. This is the reason. This is I'm telling you in both ways so that you can understand everything clearly. Now, the equation of this, let me rub all this. X plus 2 pi, let me rub this. The whole figure went off. Wait a minute. Let me redraw the figure. Okay. And the equation of this line I just found out to be x plus 2 pi. Now let us try to find the equation of this line. Equation of this line. This is minus 1. Use y equal to, wait a minute, let's rub this also. Use y equal to minus 1. Use y equal to minus 1 x minus x plus c. This coordinate will satisfy this line. So write down 0 equal to, this is the coordinate, the same coordinate. Let me write this properly. This is x. Let me write this coordinate properly. This coordinate is minus 2 pi comma 0. Put 0 here, and minus 2 pi and minus, this will become plus 2 pi, plus c. The c will always become minus 2 pi. So the equation of the line, this line, wait a minute, let me rub this. So the equation of the line will be minus x minus 2 pi. Minus x minus 2 pi, and you can see that also between 3 pi and minus 2 pi, you can see this. Wait a minute, let me show you. देख रहे हो लाइन, इसी के बीच में आएगा. Minus 2 pi and minus x. So this is the thing. Now this is the thing. Here we have this line. So now see, let's rub all this. Let's write down the equation. Straight away the equation. Again, this all went off. Wait. Let me now rub all this. This is the thing from here to here, and the equation of this line is x minus 2 pi, minus x minus, wait a minute, let me write it here somewhere. Here, let me write the equation here. Minus x minus 2 pi. I hope you have understood now this one. Let us now come to tan inverse graph. Let us now see this. This one, let me rub this one also. I don't need this right now. I don't need. Let's rub all this. Now for the next one, that is your tan inverse graph. Tan inverse graph, see. Now let's take the third graph, that is graph of tan inverse tan x. Now remember one thing, tan inverse tan x is equal, this is equal to x if only f x belong to open interval now to pi by 2. Fine. That means if I write tan inverse tan x is equal to y, this y is same as this x and this line here only. So that means tan x is, or you may write tan x is equal to tan y, and then you can write this as x is equal to n pi plus y, or you can write this y as x minus n pi, and then you can write all the lines. See how to write. When n is 0, wait a minute, let me put it down. Let it be here. Well, just a minute. Yes, here. You may do this way also, no problem. Let's see. There is no that even and k n even in not formula for that. That only this is left for this cos inverse. I was talking about cos inverse. Now some people may ask, like I gave you for sine inverse this one. I gave you for sine inverse. Wait a minute. I think I wrote it here. Where did I write it? For sine inverse here. I wrote the sine inverse in a shortcut manner, x minus n pi if n is even, n pi if n is odd. I won't find this one here. For cos inverse, let me tell you. For cos inverse, I need to use this expression only. Can't help. Let me make this expression little clear so that you can copy it well. Let me rub all this extra marks that is there. Let me put the comma here because this is an interval. Okay. Now come to tan inverse. See, very simple it is. Here you may see this tan inverse tan x. Tan inverse tan x is equal to x belonging to open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 for n0. For n equal to minus 1, x minus plus pi, and then you have x belonging to minus 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 to minus pi by 2, and for x is equal to plus 1, you have x minus pi for x belonging to pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. This is for n equal to minus 1. This is for n equal to 0. And this is for n equal to minus 1. Similarly, you can write for the rest. It's very easy. Now, you can draw the graph. See one thing. I'll tell you, you use this thing. Basically, you use, suppose I don't know this. I want to draw the graph. I'll do this way. Look. I have this equation. Because x and y is immaterial for me. Whether I write x or y, because this is always valid. This has to be the principal value. See, I draw the graph, and y is valid form. The principal value branch is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Let me draw the graph. This is like this. This is like this. This is the line y equal to minus pi by 2 and y equal to plus pi by 2. Y equal to plus pi by 2. Right? Now, this is your 0. This is pi by 2. This is minus pi by 2. This is 3 pi by 2. You may write down these pi's and all that if you want. Pi's, then this is 2 pi, and this is 5 pi by 2, and so on and so forth. And this is minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2, and this is minus 2 pi. Now we know that this point, it will never reach here because it lies between, the principal value lies between, it will never reach here and it will never reach here because it will never attain, it will never go to, because it at pi by 2 and minus pi by 2 will become infinity. So So see one thing, if I write that equation y equal to n pi plus x, if I put n equal to 0, this at this point I should get 0. If I put n equal, see, if I put x equal to 0, I should get y equal to 0 in this line. So in this case, n has to be 0 and this will become y equal to x line. Now at this point between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2, this will never attend, this will never attend, because at pi by 2 and 3 by 2 it will go to infinity. So at pi it should be 0. This what is the coordinate? This is the coordinate is pi comma 0. And the slope is, even if you don't want to use that equation, you use this equation. Forget all this. Forget all this. Use this equation. Very simple. Y is equal to mx plus c. See, you have, very simple. You have, no, yeah. You have the slope like this. Now y is, x has to be 1. M is 1. So you can use x plus some c at here pi comma 0. So you need to have this as, this is y equal to pi plus some c, and this has to y, this y has to become 0. So c has to be minus pi. So this equation is x minus pi. Even if you don't want to use, you can use, I think this will be a better option. I'll tell you this. Use this only. Use this. You can use that also, no problem. Now this way also you can do this. N pi plus x. Now at pi, it is 0. Put here it is n pi plus pi. So n has to be, see, at this is at n equal to minus 1. This is at n equal to, how I'm telling you, see, at this point you are using this equation y equal to n pi plus x, no problem. Here this, at this point, at this coordinate it is pi comma 0. Wait, let me rewrite. It's getting overwritten. Wait, at this point it is, pi comma 0. So you put pi here, put 0 here, put a pi here in place of x. So this pi will come here, minus pi and n pi. So n will come to be minus 1. So for n equal to minus 1, you are getting this. This way also you can do it. So now you can do this one also on your own. Between 3 pi and this will go like this. And you will get this line for n equal to plus 1. Fourth graph, graph of cosec inverse cosec x. This will be similar to that of sin x. I'm just writing it down. You don't need much of explanation. This is going to be cosec. Once you know the graph of sin, it will be just the same copy of that with a little bit of change. I will tell you where the change would be. थोड़ा सा copy होगा और कुछ नहीं होगा. ये it will be x for x belonging to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, from which 0 would be removed. 0 would be removed. Then it will be pi minus x for x belonging to pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, from which pi would be removed. Similarly, it would be x minus 2 pi, from where x belonging to this, your 3 pi by 2 to 5 pi by 2, from which 2 pi would be removed. 2 pi को हटा देना पड़ेगा. Now for this would be minus pi minus x for x belonging to minus 3 pi by 2 to minus pi by 2, from which minus pi would be removed. And you can do that also. This would be 2 pi plus x for x belonging to minus 5 pi by 2 to minus 3 pi by 2, from which 2 pi, the point, oh sorry, from which minus 2 pi would be removed. And the same thing you can write down here for that as you wrote for cosec x. Cosec x is equal to x minus k pi if k is even, and k pi minus x if k is odd, And the graph is, see how the graph will now be. The same of that of sin x, sin inverse sin x. This is y equal to minus pi by 2. This is y equal to pi by 2. Sin x का ग्राफ ऐसे था 0, then pi by 2, then it is pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, and so on and so forth, minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, and minus pi. Similarly, you can use this point. This point is pi by 2, pi by 2. You can use this. ये pi by 2 होगा यहाँ से और इस वाले साइड से, और ये लाइन का स्लोप होगा +1, ये लाइन का स्लोप होगा -1. बस यहाँ पे ध्यान रखना, ये पॉइंट नहीं रहेगा, ये वाला पॉइंट नहीं रहेगा. एक सेकेंड, दिस पॉइंट won't be there. Wait, you will have to draw like this. This point won't be there, this 0 point. And again here, again this way it will go. Only this point, the same way I did for sin inverse sin x. Exactly same way. This way, this way. Similarly, you leave this point, you leave this point, this way. Though you will have to, the equation will remain the same. क्या करो, वही लगाओ, y equal to mx plus c. इसका स्लोप +1 है, इसका स्लोप +1 है, ये पॉइंट है 0 0. निकालते वक्त तो ये कर लेना 0 0, and you put this as +1, and this c has to be, this is 0 0, c has to be 0. This will be y equal to x. This will be y equal to pi minus x, because this is minus pi comma 0. This coordinate is minus pi comma 0. So you put 0 equal to, and the slope is also -1. This slope is -1. This slope is -1. So this will become minus of minus pi plus c, and c will become minus pi. So this equation will be minus x. This equation would be, wait a minute, I think I made a mistake, minus pi and then plus pi. C is minus pi, exactly. Okay, this is going to become minus pi minus x, minus pi minus x, and this equation, the slope here is -1 again, but the point is pi comma 0. So you may do this way. Wait a minute, get up all this, use this same equation, but just remove this, make this type of thing. Just because you have removed minus pi, you have removed pi, you have removed 0, you have removed 2 pi. So you can frame the equation that way, no issue. Is equal to minus x, and when I put pi here, pi minus plus c, so c would become plus pi. So this equation is going to become your x minus x. This equation is going to become pi minus x. Done. This is the way you will do it. Similarly, exactly this. Sorry, I made a mistake. Wait a minute. Let me rewrite this. Y equal to minus pi by 2. Now for sec inverse sec x. Sec inverse sec x. We're going to do sec inverse sec x. This is third, fourth, fifth. Okay. Sec inverse sec x. Fifth. Graph of sec inverse sec x. Exactly like cos inverse x you can do. Now the point is here is that sec inverse sec x would be the same thing that you had for this. For x, this you'll have x, for x belonging to 0 to pi, from where minus pi by 2 would be removed. Now for this would be 2 pi minus x, for x belonging to pi to 2 pi, from where 3 pi by 2 would be removed. Now this would be x minus 2 pi for x belonging to 2 pi to 3 pi, from where minus 5 pi by 2 would be removed. Similarly, minus x belonging to minus pi to 0, from where minus pi by 2 would be removed. Pi by 2, minus pi by 2 पॉइंट हटा दिया जाएगा. अब है, you have 2 pi plus x and so on. 2 pi plus x is such that x belongs to your minus 2 pi to minus pi, from where minus 3 pi by 2 is removed, and so on and so forth. So what you can do, you can write down this type of equation. Shortcut, sec x, this has to be there, sorry. This would be x minus 2n pi and 2n pi minus x for x belonging to, this is 2n pi, comma 2n plus 1 pi, from where 2n plus 1 pi by 2 would be removed. And this will be x belongs to 2n minus 1 pi, comma 2n pi, from where 2n minus 1 pi by 2 would be removed. This is the same, nothing more. And the graph of this will be same as that of cos x, cos inverse cos x. Same, look, the graph would be like this. This is your x equal to 0 line. This is your y equal to pi by 2 line. Okay, this is your 0, 0. Okay, this is your pi by 2 point. This is your pi. This is your 3 pi by 2. This is your 2 pi. And similarly, let me draw minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, and 2 pi, minus 2 pi. See, this is the point 0. You will draw the line exactly this way, but at this point there will be a gap. Similarly, this point, sorry, wait a minute. There was a mistake here. This would go till here. This is a straight line. Wait a minute. Let me redraw the whole figure once more. See, I'll draw the, this is the, wait a minute. This is the point 0. Wait a minute. Okay. This is the point 0. You start from here, reach here, but leave this much place. You start from here, you leave this much place, come here. You start from here, you go till here, leave this much, come to this. Go till here. Sorry, I made a mistake here. I'll draw it a little bit on this side. Here it is, minus 3 pi by 2. Leave this line and this. This is the way it will go. And all the equations will be the same as that one. No change. Now the last of this is cot inverse cot x. Cot inverse cot x. See. So now the fifth 3, 4, 5. I think this is the fifth one or sixth one. Just a minute, let me check this one. This is the fifth and sixth, the last one. Sixth. This is the graph of cot inverse cot x. It will be same that of a similar to that of tan inverse tan x, cot inverse cot x, cot inverse cot x. You write x for x belonging to 0 to pi, x belonging to 0 to pi, from where pi by no 0 to pi. 0 is to be neglected and this is to be neglected. Okay, and then you have your tan inverse was from 0 to pi, from where 0 to pi is not included. Wait a minute. 0 to pi would not be included. Sorry. This 0 to pi, wait a minute. 0 to pi will not be included. Wait a minute. Belongs to 0 to pi. Then this will be x minus pi for x belonging to pi to 2 pi. And similarly, this will be pi plus x for pi plus x for x belonging to from minus pi to 0, and this will be 2 pi plus x for x belonging to Wait a minute, I did a mistake. Wait, just a minute. Let me rewrite it again. Let's bring it little down. Okay, okay, that does the job. Now for this will be 2 pi plus x for x belonging to minus 2 pi to minus pi, and here it will be x minus 2 pi for your x belonging to 2 pi to 3 pi, 2 pi to 3 pi. Now let's draw the graph of this one. This is very simple. This is very simple as the previous one. The tan, it is same as the tan inverse graph, same type. So here what you do is that it is between 0 to pi, no? So you draw this line, this is the x, means y0. This is the line y equal to pi, and this is the line y equal to pi by 2, right? Now what you will draw is this way. This is 0, this is your pi by 2, this is your pi by 2, this is your pi, this is your 3 pi by 2, and this is your 2 pi. Now see, what you do is that now you have minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, and minus 2 pi. Now at this point it is pi by 2, pi by 2, pi by 2, comma pi by 2. Wait a minute, let me write it properly. Wait. This is pi by 2, comma pi by 2. Because now you write, oh sorry, you write, use this equation. Tan x equal to tan y, tan y, sorry, tan x equal to tan y. So x is n pi plus y is x minus n pi. Now at x n0, you have y equal to x from here. So you leave this point, and you leave the point pi. Line passes like this. You n equal to plus 1, n equal to 1. You have y equal to x minus pi. You take this, draw this line. This is x minus pi, n equal to minus 1, y equal to x plus pi. You have this slope, all have the same slope actually, x plus pi. Now n equal to minus 2, if you want to find, it is y equal to x plus 2 pi. You go from here, don't reach this. This is x plus 2 pi. And similarly, for the n equal to plus 2, you can also find this. N equal to plus 2, you can find y equal to x minus 2 pi. And that line will start from here and it will go to till 3 pi, and this will be x. Wait a minute, let me write with a different color. Wait, yes, this will be x minus 2 pi. Now, in case of the tan inverse tan graph, you could have done this way also. Wait, let me go there and tell you. Wait. Here, can you see this? Wait a minute. Can you see this graph? See how to do it. Very simple. Instead of, wait a minute. Instead of using this little method, this method that I use here, this, you can rub all this. Use that expression which I used right now. That is tan x equal to tan y. Then you have x equal to n pi plus y equal to n pi, x minus n pi. Use it here. See, at n0 you have y equal to x, this is the line. At n equal to 1 minus 1, y equal to x plus y. This is now x plus pi. For n equal to plus 1, you have y equal to x minus pi. This is the line. x plus pi. Now see, I have written this point pi comma 0. You can see this. See, you can do one more thing. You know this. You can find the slope. This is what? 0, 0. For the time being, you take the slope as pi by 2, and this is pi by 2, this point is pi by 2, this pi by 2, pi by 2. This slope of this line will remain same, though it will not touch this point. See what I am trying to say. ये line को यहाँ touch नहीं करेगा, मतलब slope तो same ही रहेगा ना. Slope will remain the same, but it will not change. So what you can do, you write pi by 2 here, and this is 0, 0. Find the slope. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. You used to find it in class 10th. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Find the slope. Use this equation. Y is equal to another way. This slope is plus x, plus 1, x. This has to be 0, 0. This and this is 0, so c must be 0. So y is equal to x for this line, this line, y equal to x. Again, for this, the slope is plus 1. For all of them, the slope is plus 1. Now see what happens. You take, for this is pi comma 0. Put a 0 here, put pi plus c. So c has to be minus pi. So the equation of this part is, you can already see this is x plus, x minus pi. Sorry, x minus pi. By mistake, I see. That's why I did it again. X minus pi. This is x minus pi. And for this equation, for n equal to, see, for n, for now you, for this equation, what you do, the slope is again plus 1, but the coordinate is, this coordinate is minus pi comma 0. This coordinate is, just put 0 here, put a minus, c is going to become plus. So you can see x plus pi. This way also you can do it.